Hello and welcome once again to Transport Fever. So in the last episode we connected up the first 3 cities and we're about to connect the rest. But before I do that, again, shameless plug guys, just like in the last episode I told you, I've set up my Patreon page very recently. Please check it out, support me if you can. If you can't, no worries, I hope you guys enjoy the videos anyway. And shameless plug over, let's get back to our job. So, we want to connect up to there. I'm just going to connect the very first one straight away. Okay, it's not too bad. I don't mind too much about the terrain this time because obviously I'm more concerned with keeping it at max speed. So, yeah. Now I'm going to go to about there. Yeah, that seems good. And then I'll split off. Wow, what are you doing? Seriously. I have no idea what the track was attempting to do there, but didn't like it. Last one connects to there. Perfect. Now something that I realised at the end of the last episode, obviously I added this system in, and there's no way for the trains to get back over, which is a good thing, but because of that I want to add in here the waypoints to make sure that the trains go on the right sections. So we are going to add these in now, so that I don't forget and the system will work, because you know we've proved on the other line that having these is a good thing. You know, the trains decide to go where they're not meant to sometimes, so adding those just keeps the trains on the lines they're meant to be on. So just want to get those in now so that I don't forget later. Okay. Now, the bridge area. You know what? I will delete it for the moment. And then I will put it back in a moment once I've put the track in. I was gonna sort of try and have the track divert down each path so that I didn't destroy the pillars or anything, but it's more complicated and more effort than it's worth, really. Because once I have the track in, the bridge will probably just cross over it perfectly. No, I want it. Oh, really? Okay. Just having this little bit already built makes the train track behave so much better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Yeah, and it's keeping max speed, which is what I want it to do. No, that track. Thank you very much. And there. Perfect. That looks better. Right. And that should be good enough. Right. So, medium street? No, we want a country road, I think. May as well make it a big country road so that it's done and doesn't affect it later. And I want it to be about there. Although that looks a bit silly actually being that high. Come on. Let's try like that. Or from as far back as we can make it. Is that tall enough for the trains? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it doesn't touch the poles. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And we just connect you through there. 2 million? Yeah, that's not much of a loss. Perfect. So, I think that looks quite good. It's quite low as well, so it's not going to be like a massive hump for no reason. Okay, now we are going to this city next. Kind of want to lower the terrain around here a bit, to be honest. That should be good. Delete that bit of road and we will put in our train track. Now does this need to be an 8? Yes, yes it does. I'm just going to build up the mountain just where I shorten it. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I don't want the road to be too low, but I just think it needs to be a bit lower than it was. See, I think that will be better. Yeah. Just cut into the ground a little. And then small street, just connecting it up to the road, which is a bit of a hill, but I'm not really going to have many road vehicles on it, so it doesn't matter too much, because I'm probably going to put the bus stop above it, so no real problems there. Right, now connecting the first line up to make sure it actually goes well. Over there. So you are all connected to there. Really? Terrain collision with what? Okay, so if I raise it, then that gets rid of that. I actually want these to be like cut into the ground more rather than tunnels. Yeah, that works. But it's unable to align the terrain. So if it's deeper, does that work? No. Okay, it'll work there. Is that not where I had it a minute ago? Well, I'm not going to complain, it says yes. Do that because it's less laggy when I'm not moving the track round. Really? But I can build bits of it at a time. Well, I'm going to be doing it a bit at a time then. Yeah, the reason I'd prefer it to be above ground is tunnels are fine, but you don't see the train And in a game where, you know, the whole point is building trains and seeing them run round and stuff like that, it seems a bit pointless to me putting it in a tunnel. So where I can avoid it, I will. And I've got the money to pay for the terrain alteration, so it's not that bad, really. And to be honest, I mean, sometimes having like a cliff effect does look kind of good. In fact, even these out just a bit. I mean, doesn't that look better than just a tunnel? I think it does. It's like we've literally cleaved the side of a mountain off so that we could actually pass through with a train. Go. And you know what? Yeah. Again, I just think that looks awesome. Right, now will you connect the last bit without problems? You will, okay. So I don't know why it decided that it wouldn't before, but it's now doing it, so no problem. Okay. Lovely. Now I really do need to change the terrain here a bit, because as much as I like sort of the cutting into the mountain before, this one doesn't look as good. I want it to look more like a natural valley that we've sort of taken advantage of to build the train tracks. Looks a bit better. Right. Carrying on. There we go. Lovely. And once again, just going to play with the terrain a little, because otherwise it just looks a bit sort of raggedy edge. That looks alright though. Going to look like quite a nice scenic route actually there when the train's finished. Okay. Now, where are you going? To a coal field. So, we can delete you without any issue. Doesn't matter in the slightest. And we'll delete you. Actually, I'm going to delete the entire road. All the way to that bridge. and instead we're just going to have a tunnel. Because I don't really mind if there's a tunnel for a road. Really? Can't you just go straight? Like, thank you. Right. Wow, that'd be a tunnel and a half. Won't go that far, but it will go that far. Okay, well, that'll do. So we go from a tunnel to a bridge. Love it. But now, that isn't in the way at all for when I do my train track, which is what I want. So, I'm going to curve this as much as possible. Why are you doing... Oh, because you're trying to connect to that road. No, thank you. Where am I heading? I'm heading up there next, aren't I? Yes, I am. So, yeah, that slope seems good. Again, I know it slows the train down, but I need it to go over there and it'll do. Now, if you were counting, you would have noticed that I put one extra track this time. I've actually got 8 going this route. And that is because I need one from that route to be coming in. So that's why I've got that extra route this time. Lovely. So, basically a straight line from here. Although we will connect this line up first. See, so much easier with the road out of the way. Actually, yeah, from there is about fine. Perfect. And I realised something, looking at this train station. You're not high speed, and you're not actually big enough. Wow, that was a mistake on my part. Damn you. So everything I've just done, waste of time. Oh dear, why didn't I, like, didn't even occur to me that it might not be as long as it should have been. I have no idea why it didn't occur to me that it wasn't as long as it should have been, but it didn't. Okay. See, this is what happens when I do a video late. Now that curve is going to be ridiculously slow, so no, not a chance. I would rather delete it all and start from further back. Yeah, that's better. It's only like 20 mile an hour faster, but it's still better. Because it's still got the curve to do, so, you know. I knew it would be slow because of that, but no. Come on, do it properly. So for a short time, we're actually going to have 9 tracks running parallel together. Wow. That is a lot. You to about there, and then we will work on getting you merged in. Lovely. So if I select you, mainline 11, you're stopping there and there. And there we go. Perfect. So I'll add in the signals for that, because otherwise I will forget and sort of do them in the same way that I do this track, which will be wrong. Oh well, doesn't actually matter, I'm going to need signals here anyway at some point, so might as well put them in. Almost there. Perfect. I will have to change most of these signals to one way eventually, but that will come later. Right, so let's add in the station here. Now, I'm thinking the station will be here, so that I've got the curve in and everything beforehand, and because the trains will have to slow down for the curve, there is no disputing that. So I may as well have the station right after where they'll curve. Right. High speed, 8 tracks. There we go. See, I'm learning. I check this now. Once I've made a mistake once, I don't make it a second time that quickly. Oh dear, right. Cancel you. I need to alter this terrain quite a lot to be able to put the station anywhere near here. There you go. 3 or 4 million later, might be able to put a station in. Or might not be. Right. Delete that road. Unable to align terrain. Well, find a way to. That looks mostly fine. So what can't you align? Okay, let's try that. Probably gone too far. Can I get a station anywhere here? There. Fine, you know what? I'm going for it. I will build the city to match the station, I don't care. Lower or faster. Right. Now level. Okay. So if I link you with that, you'll work. Perfect. That's fine. As long as it works. The things I have to do to make this work sometimes, wow. It's just terrible. But, right, once again, we will have this line first, on the very outer edge, connecting to you. That's going to want to make a underground. I don't want it to. Because if that's underground, it's going to make the rest of it harder to do, like for these stations. So, and I realise what I've just done there. Idiot. There we go. See, I didn't make any mistake. I don't know what you're talking about. I never saw a mistake. Oh, damn you. So finicky sometimes. Right. And you. No path. Well, that's because you've only got one station, haven't you? Oh no, you have got two, but the second one is over there. Yeah. So, you've basically got one station. There's your second station. And it's working perfectly. Lovely. But I am going to leave it there, guys, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.